Day 3 begins at the Omelette Bar. I'm learning that a big breakfast is a good idea because we have another full morning ahead. Today, we are off to Tokyo. A new bus takes us on the hour-long drive. We take a short break at a rest stop, share snacks back on the bus, and admire the view as we pull into the city. Our first stop is Tokyo Tower. At 333 meters or nearly 1,100 feet, this active broadcasting facility is the second tallest structure in Japan. It was based on the Eiffel Tower design and is taller but lighter than the iconic structure in Paris. We cram into the elevator and go up to get the best view. I've only seen this tower from afar, so I thought it was small, and oh my goodness, it is anything but small. You could walk around this entire area and just see the city from a 360-degree angle. Several of our Torrance delegates admire this view for the first time too.
Just amazing. As far as you can see, there's just buildings. It just goes on and on. Just to have the experience, well, I still can. It is a great experience to have. Everyone should come at least once in their lifetime.
And others are returning to a familiar spot, but notice some changes.
Well, I remember when I came here as a college student, and my host family was giving me the tour, and I remembered seeing this for the first time, looking around Tokyo, and this is back in the 70s. So looking now, there's so many new buildings here in Tokyo.
Yeah.
It's densified quite a bit.
And as a Japanese American and as someone who lived in Tokyo, you called this place your home before. What's it like to be back from that perspective?
Well, it's great to visit Tokyo because my eldest daughter works here. So to me, this is sort of an extension of our family. It's kind of a second home for us. So I'm always happy to come back and, of course, see her.
You did it! This observation deck also gives us a clear view of just how high up we are.
I'm gonna do it.
It also features a big screen, unique displays, and a small shop, but most of us head back downstairs to pick out our souvenirs before heading over to lunch. This is supposed to be an Italian buffet, but besides pasta, there's also rice, curry, and pho. I enjoy my meal while getting to know another fellow traveler better.
I was an exchange student in 1976, and it's been like almost 50 years since I've seen these my host families that I went in high school with. And when we got together yesterday, we both cried. We both hugged each other. We cried. All the feelings I had from back when I was in high school rushed back in, and I was like, it was just super emotional. I'm feeling that way right now, even just talking about it. You know, the experiences you have when you're a kid, they're hardwired. You'll never forget them. So I'm happy I was able to see them. Sad to see some people have passed away, but friendships never end. That's actually the goal of Sister City too, to bridge these friendships, and they're lifelong. So that's my story.
Stories like his permeate throughout our group, and I realize how deep and meaningful this visit really is for so many of our delegates. They also enjoy revisiting popular hotspots like this, while us newbies are just soaking it all in. After being in Kashiwa for a few days, this is crazy. I mean, take a look at everybody behind me.
I can't believe how many people are here, but I'm really happy to be in Japan. It's so refreshing to see the respect, and even when driving on the street, the drivers are very respectful, and it seems easy to get around, and it's just fun.
I've been here before, so for me this is not new, but it's fun to just go through and see it all again and check out all the food places that are really popular, like the fried chicken place that we passed by was crazy busy. But you know, it's so different here because it's the old section with the old temples and then the juxtaposition of that with the new apartments and buildings around here. It's a unique place.
Lori takes me to Sensoji, the oldest temple in Tokyo. About 30 million people visit here every year. Just outside the main hall, we wash our hands, then bathe ourselves in smoke at the huge incense burner. It's supposed to ward off illnesses and purify us before we enter the temple. Lots of people also make small offerings and receive omikuji, or written fortunes. If they like it, they keep it, and if they don't, they tie it up and leave it behind. I love being shown around by familiar faces like Hank, who I met this summer back home.
I'm very happy to see you again, and also the people from Torrance. When I'm back to Japan, I miss Torrance people, and today I met the Torrance people again. Oh, so happy. And the Torrance people say, come back to Torrance, Hank. I'm very want to be back because now I have many friends in Torrance.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for showing us around.
Okay, very good. I'm very happy because you guys enjoy staying in Japan very much.
Yes.
Very good.
This area is called Asakusa, and it's hard to believe it used to be a fishing village. Now it's filled with tourists and features so many stores, especially at Nakamise, its most famous shopping street. This is also where we take our last group photo for our trip. The Sayonara Party wraps up our visit. I'm mesmerized by all the chandeliers on the first floor of this venue. Up in the banquet hall, there's a long row of food, including the biggest and most beautiful dim sum presentation I've ever seen. As I'm eating, I look up and see Weekends in Torrance playing on 2 giant screens.
I was here in 2018, so just a blessing to be able to be part of this again. Sharing experiences together, I think, made this experience even better than the first time. It really does open the doors to learning so much about our cultures and how we can work together and just be a better world in the end. So I think all the problems that we see in the world, organizations like this truly make a difference for the better.
The program continues with live entertainment. We also remember Miko Haggett Henson, a founding member and first president of the Torrance Sister City Association. She passed away in June of 2022. She dedicated her life to serving as a bridge between the U.S. and Japan, helping to establish the sister city relationship. And of course, the traditional Japanese dance called odori returns.
We are lucky. For the 50th anniversary, we prepared for a long, long time, and then everybody cooperated together to create something new, and not only remembering last 50 years, but also for the new encounters. And that's what we made it, and together with Torrance and Kashiwa, and I'm very happy about it.
The evening concludes with lots of hugs and kind of goodbyes.
Sayonara is a farewell, but it is a kind of see you next time party. So see you in Torrance, and please visit Kashiwa again.
In Kashiwa, I'm Christine Lee with Torrance City Cable.